Orale, what's good, gente? It's me, Gordo, man. At it again. Check it out, man. I want to talk about Eastside Trece. I got this shit off of UnitedGangs.com. You guys can go to UnitedGangs.com and check it out if you want. If you want to, man. Pero it says right here about the Eastside Trece, homie. And the reason why I'm bringing them up is because of the Trece boys. All right, check it out. The Eastside Trece is known as Eastside 13th Street. Are primarily a Mexican American street gang located on the east side of South LA, formerly known as South Central. They emerged in the late 70s, early 80s near East Adams Boulevard and 29th Street between Hooper Avenue and Griffin Avenue. All right. Now, if anybody's ever stayed in LA for a little bit, or whatever, that area a little bit, man, you'll know the low bottom, man. That motherfucking place ain't no bullshit. I used to stay up in Inglewood for a little bit, man, and I'll tell you what, man, you gotta have a fucking heart of a lion to live in fucking right there in the fucking low bottom, man. I mean, like they say, man, they're with the fucking business, and that's some real shit. But right here it says the Eastside Trece share their neighborhood with the Rolling 20 Outlaw Bloods. All right, now if you notice, like every time they hit up and shit, they'll always write BK. So they've been warring with these motherfuckers for a hot minute, man. And everybody knows too that, well, mostly people like from the West Coast, Southwest and shit, they know that the street politics of Bloods and Crips are mainly African American. I'm not saying that Chicanos and whites don't get involved in their gangs, because they do, but excuse me, just like they get involved in Hispanic gangs too. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes your parents might move into a barrio or something, excuse me, to where you just learn to embrace it, man. And you ain't got, you have a choice, but you live there, so you try to make, I don't know. But anyway, let's get back to this shit. So it says it's an African American criminal street gang. Some of their notable clicas of the Eastside Trece are the Tiny Dukes, which is the TDKs, and also the Tiny Locals, TLSs, and then the Troublemakers clica. Seeing right here, they got it written. It's weird because it throws me off. They got it written KLICK. I'm just used to saying clica, so as I'm reading, it fucking kind of gets me fucking tongue twisted and shit. But anyways, it's still TMK and 28th Street. The Eastside Trece migrated from LA County to San Bernardino County in the 90s, okay? So these motherfuckers even moved, they migrated from LA County to San Bernardino. So what, I'll tell you what it was, man. Not only did they like I said, growing up in that, especially right there in South Central, man, it was fucking crazy. So a lot of people probably embraced that shit. See, I don't know. I wasn't there at that time in the 80s and 90s and shit when shit was really going hard. But so I can just imagine, But anyways, Right here it says the Trece gang gained a significant amount of notoriety after being linked to Brownside. That's what I had just said too. I mean, it will, man. That shit'll, you know what I'm saying? Fuck. A popular Latino gangster rap group consisting of Toker, rest in peace, Tokes, and fucking Wicked, man. That motherfucker, he's sick. He gets down. And Danger, man. Rest in peace, Danger. And who signed to Ruthless Records by the late Easy E of NWA. So at the time, Toker, Wicked, and Danger were the first ones to sign with Eazy-E. And in 1994, they released a single called Gang Related. I remember that shit. That motherfucker was a banger, boy. And it still is, man. That motherfucker still a banger. And so when they released their single Gang Related and debuted with East Side Drama, an album in 97. So in 97 is when they dropped their first album. So I mean, you know, they took their time, man. But see, the reason why Toker always took his time, and if you ever watched his YouTube channel, he always said, man, he wasn't putting out garbage. He took his time to write the best shit that he could write, you know. And like he said, he's not a fucking rapper, he's a storyteller. So, you know, he used to tell his stories, you know what I'm saying? But you know, see, this is what I was talking about, how crazy it is. You guys remember, like, the Valentine's Massacre? You know, now this is kind of the same shit, man. They call it the 49th Street Massacre. Alright? You know, this shit on June 30th of 2006, members of the Rolling 30s, Bloods, Stone Pyrus, equipped with AK-47s, opened fire on the 49th Street and on 49th Street and Central Avenue in South Los Angeles, murdering a 10-year-old, man, a fucking 10-year-old. His name was David Marcial. You know, 10 fucking years old, man. And then they killed this fucking Theo that was 22, named Larry Marcial, which is his uncle. And also they killed a neighbor who was 17. His name was Luis Cervantes. So, man, that's fucked up. So, and then check this shit out. That's and then that vato David, the one that was 22, his 12-year-old brother was also wounded while riding a bike on the fucking sidewalk, man. And then still to this day, he suffers from fucking nerve damage to his legs, man. Well, I mean, he got hit with the fucking AK, you know. So, you know, that's the shit that happens, though. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they stopped that fucking drive-by shit, man. They fucking hit the brakes on that shit real quick, because there was a lot of innocent motherfuckers getting hit over shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But also right here it says the 49th Street Massacre is the result of an ongoing feud between three warring gangs on the east side. Trece, the Rolling 20s, Outlaw Bloods, and the Rolling 30 Bloodstone Pyrus. So it's been an ongoing fucking thing with these motherfuckers, man, for years. On October 6th of 2006, now, you know what, now that I think about this shit, it's kind of weird. Check this shit out now. Rest in peace, Toker, but he died October 10th, I believe it was. Was it? Yeah, was it 10th? And I think they said his birthday was on the 20th. And if I'm wrong, excuse me. But I can't. Either way, the shit still happened in October. Okay. Now that's fucking crazy as fuck. Now that I think about it, and this shit just popped in my head as I'm sitting here reading this shit and thinking about it. So it says that the Rolling 30s Pyru on October 6, 2006. Okay, so like I said, now Tyree Capone Patterson, a member of the Rolling 20 Outlaws, was killed by an Eastside Trece member on November 23rd of 2006. Huh. So think about it. A month later, man, it's crazy. These motherfuckers were going back and forth. And then check this shit out. George Flores, a member of Eastside Trece, was killed by a member of the Rolling 30s, Bloodstone Pyrus. So that shit, like I said, that shit was just ongoing, man. Ongoing. Stoker, man, he was a badass motherfucker, man. But, yeah, you know, let me get back at this shit, man. I'm sorry, I got an important fucking text right there, but, he was, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I'm right about when he passed and everything, because I do keep up on his shit. But anyways, it says right here, Charles Ray Smith, a reputed gang member, was arrested for the 49th Street triple homicide and was sentenced to death in 2013. So, this motherfucker, he probably... Okay, it happened in 2006. He did what, 6 years? He fought the case for probably 6 years, man. Yeah, 6 fucking years, and it's crazy, man. But it says the shooting was not. Hold on, I'm sorry about that, man. He was sentenced to death in 2013. The shooting was retaliation for Kion Itty Bitty Robinson, all right, a member of the Rolling 30 Bloodstone Pyrus, who was shot and killed by members of the Eastside Trece gang on June 6, 2006. Seeing it, just that motherfucker just keeps going month after month after. The feud is not racially motivated, but is driven by territorial disputes. And I'll say like 95% of like shit like that is over dope corners. Or it could be, you know, because they want that part of the neighborhood también. But usually they want that that area for, because it's probably a good spot, you know, good money spot. But it also could be because they claim that part too. You know, it just, there's either, it could be there too. And then it also says right here about their allies and their rivals, man. The East Side Trece are allies of the South Side Trece and the Varrio Aslan, located in the Mid Wilshire area of Los Angeles. They considered all surrounding bloods, all of them, as their rivals due to the bitter rivalry with the Rolling 20 Outlaw Bloods and the Rolling 30 Bloodstone Pyros. Other enemies are the local Park Trece and the Florencia Trece. And you know what? Now that I think about it, because I would always wonder why they never fucking did a collab. Fucking Yoshi and Toker. And then as well as the 38th Street Gang. So these motherfuckers, they warred with, you know, all four of these motherfuckers right here. So yeah, they were going against the Rolling 20 Outlaw Bloods, the Rolling 30 Bloodstone Pyros, Local Park Trece, Florencia Trece, and the 38th Street Gang. I don't know what their numbers were. I'm sure the Bloods were pretty deep, but I mean, I know Florencia's deep. But as far as the Local Park Trece and the 38th Street Gang, I don't know. The East Side Trece are rival in San Bernardino. So these motherfuckers even migrated to fucking San Bernardino, man. And it caused animosity among local gangs such as the Verdugo gangsters, especially the West Side Verdugos. In 2003, the feud between the two gangs was mentioned in a book. Alright, now, I haven't read this fucking book yet, but I'm gonna check it out. It sounds like it's gonna be a good book, man. It's called Friendly Fire. And the reason why I think it's gonna be a good book is because it's from a fucking actual a former San Bernardino gang task force motherfucker. It was written by Stephen K. Peach. All right, and the book's called Friendly Fire: The Good, the Bad, and the Corrupt. So I got a feeling that he's obviously talking about the good cops, the bad cops, and the corrupt cops on top of the fucking gang too. So it's probably a really fucking good book, man. I don't know, I'm gonna have to fucking check it out. I'm gonna check this shit out on Amazon and see what they say. But it also says the East Side Trece had been responsible for multiple homicides and unaccountable shootings against the West Side Verdugo gang. So these motherfuckers, they were giving them the blues. It sounds like, sounds like East Side Trece was, when they fucking went to San Bernardino, man, they were fucking giving these vatos some heat. That's what it's saying, man. So I don't know. And then also there's some comments on here, but I'm not gonna get into the comments. They're all old comments, anyways. But like I said, you guys can go on UnitedGames.com and check the shit out if you want. The reason why I did this is because of, for one, I support Eastside Trece. I like their music. Shit, I mean, the motherfuckers, they get down, so it is what it is, And so do me a favor, man. Hit that like, that subscribe button. There's a little bell right there, man. And if you hit that one, whenever I come on, you'll be notified and shit. And drop a comment. And most of all, I want to thank everybody who supports me, man. I really do. Because if it wasn't for you guys, there wouldn't be no roll call state to state. But again, thanks for watching. And do me a favor, man, please. Leave that punk and that bitch shit out. I can handle respectful criticism. You know what I'm saying? But you start all that stupid shit, I'll just block your ass. Because you know what? Let's keep it on some grown man shit. Like I say in all my videos, there ain't no need for none of that fucking stupid ass shit going back and forth. I mean, you're probably fucking 10 states away or, whatever, man. It's just stupid, So, that's all I gotta say, man. But thanks again for watching, and I'm out. Gracias.